Dripping just like sake. Tell them back about me. All about my cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, broccoli. That mean I be eating. Really catch me tweaking. Know that I be working, baby, even on the weekend.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Diesel. We back with another episode of Sake Sundays. And today we're gonna get into it with our lovely guest,
Darcy Leon.
What says your DJ name, Darcy?
Yeah, that is my DJ name.
I'm gonna just keep it original.
Yeah.
Well, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I checked out a coffee shop today nearby the studio. I got the vanilla charcoal latte. It was delicious. So I feel great. I feel relaxed. I'm ready to go.
Does it have charcoal actually in it?
I didn't check, to be honest. I saw it and she said it was good, so I trusted her, but it was really good. It tasted just like a vanilla latte.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I always trust the people who work there too whenever I'm either somewhere new or I'm in between. I'm just like, what do you like?
Exactly, yeah. Because I'm not in the city too often. So I do I like just to go wander off the streets a little and just check out a new spot. So I'm really glad that I did. So next time I come, I have my new spot.
There's nowhere you're about to go.
Yes.
Big bet. Oh, she already said a little bit. She's a DJ, but just tell the people a little bit about your journey as a DJ.
Yeah, of course. So I would say at the very beginning was in 2023. So I've always had a love for music. I've done a little bit of music back in middle and high school. I didn't do much with it since then. So I figured, I love all sorts of music. So why not just delve in and to see what happens? So late 2023, I just downloaded a couple DJ softwares onto my brother's PC. I didn't get the controllers yet. I just kind of wanted to play around with it, see what I can do. And I also got, BandLab?
Yeah.
Like the music software. I got it for free. And yeah, just kind of started playing around with it. And then 2024, I just realized, what? This is something I want to go into. I don't know what's going to happen, but let me walk in on it. And ever since then, it's been amazing. And I feel so much more creative, but I feel that I'm just becoming I'm much more open, and it helps me become a better person. If I'm happy, then I want to do better for others as well. And now here we are.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to say I wanted to try to be a DJ.
Yeah.
I dabbled with the idea for a second. And so I downloaded some software. I never got anywhere with it. So how long did it take you to go from downloading the software to all right, bet, let's make something?
I would say, okay, hold on, because I remember the timeline. So I would say around September 2023, that's when I first downloaded the software. It was Serato and a little bit of Rekordbox. So I knew I liked it, but I kind of wanted to give it time before I started financially investing in it. So I had a bunch of fun. I just remember playing around with mashups and stuff, which sounds great. And so I would say April 30th, 2024, that is when my first DJ controller, the DJ Rev 1, came into the mail. And that was the moment once it's there in front of me.
So about 6-7 months before you were I got this.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. And then at the same time, I was playing with BandLab. And then around that time, too, I finished 2 songs around the same time. Is it good? I don't know. But yeah, I think it was I just knew, all right, we're going to go into it. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah. And regardless of whether or not it's good, the first few, it's just a matter of completing the process and finishing something. And so you can even look back on it and see this is working, this works, these are things I can improve on. So it's all a matter of starting first.
Exactly. And so because I know especially the issue, I've heard with a lot of creatives. I've heard some creatives say, oh, I only work when I'm inspired, but I wanted to get used into incorporating discipline. So even if it's just 20 minutes to practice DJing, it's something. And I had the BandLab app on my phone. So even if I was just on my phone, on the train, even if it's just something to get going, I just wanted to also get used to constantly being creative, which is better than nothing because it does add up over time.
No, and that's definitely important. And something we were supposed to talk about is just the idea of discipline. And so You just told us how you implemented it. Is even 20 minutes is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, what made you like realize that sometimes is better than no time and actually make yourself stick to it?
Yeah, I would say I think it's been incorporated much earlier into my life. I would have to thank my mom for that because when I was 6 years old, she wanted to get me into sports. So one of the first sports I got into was karate. And especially with karate, like they like to, it's not just like the physical activity of sparring or doing performances. A lot of it is like discipline. So it's not just like getting used to doing something every day, but accepting that most of the time it's not going to be super fun. Like it does get you used to like the repetition of it, as well as just, if you like hit a bump in the road, then like you could kind of just work on it and overcome it. So, and then I've done other sports since then. So I would say I just carried that through. And I did go into it knowing like, okay, like it's not going to be fun per se. A lot of the times it's just over and over and over. And I think that's what kind of carried me through.
I think that.
Yeah.
Oh, what was your favorite sport you played?
You know what? I am thankful for karate for sure, but I would say that my favorite sport I've played was rugby. I've played for since high school or so, and I barely retired less than 2 years ago, so it's been like 11, 12 years, I want to say, give or take. So definitely that, yeah. It's so much fun, but it is the same thing. I think it's just when things do get very grueling, or like when I do certain exercises, or especially when you do conditioning, yeah, you kind of need that. You need that mindset to like help you get through it.
Oh, what was your favorite thing about rugby?
A little bit of a hot take because like a lot of people like rugby because they can tackle people. I was okay on tackling. It wasn't my favorite per se, but towards the end, I got to play a couple different positions that did put me in a much more high position of leadership. So I did like not only just helping other people, but then like kind of like a little bit of coaching like the newcomers. So it's just sort of like dictating like people like where to go because a lot of the sports can be super confusing and it's super overwhelming when you're in your first couple games or so. So I did enjoy that aspect of just like guiding people to help them and tell them what to do. Yeah. Yeah. What about you? What sports did you play?
I played football and I ran track.
Wait, what positions in football?
I was running back and a nose tackle.
Oh, so you've tackled for sure then.
Oh no, yeah.
Do you like that, or like what was your favorite part about that? Just hitting.
Favorite part about football? Not even hitting. As a running back, running people over. It's like one, it's funny,
Yeah.
and then two, I'm trying to score. So I'm getting closer to scoring every person that I break off. And then three, you could talk about it later. Like, you're like, dog, did you remember that play? Or people like, Charles, you literally had the kid in the air. Like, yes, that was my favorite part, is see how many people I could run over. And then I guess I did like hitting, is like special teams.
Yeah.
I would, so you count off like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then sometimes, say there's 5 defenders or 5 offenders, and then there's the 5 of you, right? Mm-hmm. Depending on how you're about to run the play, you take the first person in front of you. But they also tell you, don't worry too hard about your number. Take the first person you see. So I would try to take as many people as I could and my person.
No, you know what? No, that's good though. I guess, have you watched rugby?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, because like they have a couple positions that's their job. Like they're called the flankers. So like that's their job is to be a sniper. So you're kind of looking in certain plays. You're kind of looking for whoever has the ball and like you just hit them, smash. Whoever had the ball.
There's not enough pad to rugby.
You just have a mouth guard and like the will of God to help you.
I like my chest cavity intact.
No, but I will say though, it's ironic because like football players, I think they get more injured because when you have the pads, they have like a false sense of security. But with rugby, like like you don't have much, so you have to be way more careful because you're not gonna like hit with your head and just.
I hear you, but
I understand.
I tapped out on my football career.
No.
I don't think rugby is gonna be the best substitute. I think it should have went the other way.
No, it's fine though. But yeah, because rugby they have like strategies like that too, where you do have to be strategic about who you're gonna hit, and sometimes whoever is in front of you could just God help them.
Yeah, no. The funniest part is people on my team who realized it will be like, I want to be on the left side. Or, I want to be on right. Whatever side of the field I was on for special teams, they're like, this is easy. Charles going to take my man and his man. So all I got to do is find the ball. Like, I was like, hey, if that's how, it don't matter to me, dog. I know like 3 people on their butt. Like, and I was on the tackle. So I did my part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like to get to the ball. I think that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Just get to the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like that too, because like with I don't know if you've probably seen like games where like they do this thing called a ruck. So like like you tackle the ball player, and they go on the floor. Then like both sides of the team, they kind of have to hit each other essentially to get possession or regain possession of the ball. So that was also my favorite part. I wasn't a tackler per se, but I definitely like loved like when you started the ruck, then like I could just go through a channel, just smash them. And that's, for me, that was fun. I was way better at that.
I just don't understand like how you avoid head and face injuries.
Oh yeah, there's definitely I think just because there's like a lot of rules, and most people have that understanding of like you don't want to be a dick. Like you just don't hit the top. Because I think it's out of principle. But yeah, there's definitely different like positions and ways you can go about it to avoid like hitting the head. Because that has also happened to me too.
But knowing football players.
No. They're devious.
You feel me? It was like they literally, I'm going to do this on purpose because it's going to hurt. Like, no.
Why you get CTE?
And this is literally, honestly, my worst experiences with like hitting in football came from my own teammates.
You do.
Just to be like, all right, so one time it was this dude who literally came for my knees. Like, he knew he couldn't tackle me, but he had to play good defense or they were going to make us keep running the play.
Yeah.
So as soon as he seen it was about to be us head up, he got this tall and went to shoulder check my kneecaps.
Oh, no.
I was so pissed. It didn't connect, but just the fact that like this was this is a career-ending possibility. Like you don't go for people's knees unless you're trying to fuck them up. Oh, that, and then I'm not a big guy, and so people who are big as hell would just be like, "All right, we're about to go 100, and this is just a drill at practice." And so now I have to go 100, but I don't go down. And so their coach is like, how are you not knocking over this little ass nigga? So now they're pissed and they going 150. And I'm like, dog, this is a drill. Like, this isn't even our play.
You need me here next week. Why?
So just knowing that level of physicality from my own teammates, I don't want to do that without pads. I'm sorry. Even if people know better, I don't trust it.
No, especially your teammates.
If
Save
my
that for the
OT
field.
is that bad, like, yeah. You know, I guess it was everybody. It's most of us understood. Like, we're not trying to hurt people.
Yeah, because you guys need each other. For
Some people
Saturday.
Pride, and their pride means more.
It's horrible.
Tell me about it. Oh, with being a DJ now, how have you used your past life experiences to help find creativity?
Good question. What? Yeah, I'd say definitely discipline and just getting used to doing something repetitively. But I think, you know what? The biggest one is on the fly. Like on the fly adjusting. Because, true, I could practice a set and I can have an idea about how things are going to go. Just same thing. I could just practice something over and over, but once you're on either the field or once you're at the location, once people are in front of you, it is a very different experience. So I would for sure say that it did. So I definitely had a hard time adjusting in the beginning with DJing, but I feel like I've gotten a little bit better with like reading the room, seeing what's in front of me, and then just having nanoseconds to adjust. So, and that's something I would like to keep working on, is like just helping adjusting to like maintain the energy of the room, or just maintaining whatever vibe is needed.
No, yeah. That's definitely a big one, is being able to adjust, because like you were saying with sports, like you have a whole game plan. You can even plan around what the other team is going to do.
Right.
And they change their whole approach. So now your game plan is null and void. Like, you got to do something different. And so, yeah, that's something I feel like a lot of people, when they step into performing and entertaining and things like that, they don't realize, like, yes, you have to be prepared, but part of being prepared means you're ready for whatever, because the situation or the event that was supposed to be the greatest thing ever might not go the way you were thinking it would, but that doesn't subtract or detract from the possibilities. You just have to capitalize.
Exactly. Because I've had instances where like I had these songs and I thought, okay, these are going to be bangers. And it's not necessarily your fault or theirs. It's just, okay, like it's just not the taste of the room in the moment. So I have to adjust, and I'll play something so random. And they're like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, oh, okay. Just, okay, let's go. But I've also had times where like I had something specific, and then the promoters were coming like, hey, can you actually I actually had this like last week or so. Like I had an idea to play house, or I was told like, oh, just play open format. And so I had my stuff to play open format, but then the organizer just said, oh, we actually like, there's like just a bunch of like older Hispanic families, so we just want to play Latin music, and just that much time to adjust. So yeah, immediately
YouTube playlist.
Exactly. Like I had to go on my SoundCloud, and then just like, okay, not only that, like, dang, like I don't know like what half these songs are gonna sound like. So, but it was definitely a lot of fun, because like I'm also listening to the song for the first time, so like let me try to figure out how to make the best out of it. Yes. So yeah, I would say just adjustment on the fly.
What's been your favorite thing about performing in new spaces?
I would say it's definitely also the hardest part, which is working with different crowds. A lot, because I like all sorts of music. There's a lot of things I like to listen to. I may not necessarily spin it, but yeah, definitely just like being able just to play different things. Because really, you're just listening to music all day. So like so last week, let's say like I had ended up playing like Latin house. But then this past week, I went to an open decks, and then I asked like, oh, well, what do you guys like? They said, oh yeah, R&B, hip hop, and stuff like that. And I said, okay, I like that too. I have songs for it. So like, and I don't really get to play it as much publicly, so I'll play that. And I have fun with it too. And especially when I see people like going along with it and having a good time, then I think it's just like being able to play different things no matter where I go. And no set's ever the same. I like that.
What is your like main thought when you get ready to make a new set?
I would say Because
I know for me, when I get ready to make a song, a lot of the main thoughts are like, all right, I just want to have fun with this one.
Right.
Or, all right, I want to write from a real place, like no fluff. Those are usually like my two biggest thoughts when I get ready to make a song. Like, all right, this is something fun, or all right, this is going to be like a song, like I want to spend my time writing and focusing on the lyrics.
Okay. I do have that too. Just like, what's the goal? I would say I think it's two things that I've kind of started to zero in on. I would say like, what's the main thing I want people to feel, and especially at a club, like how do I want people to move, if that makes sense? Because like we were kind of talking about it. So if we're like at a deep house, kind of low key afters, like you're not, most of the time you're not going to go super crazy. People just kind of want to do like a little, like 1-2 step. They just want a groove, like something light. And so I kind of think that like, okay, like how do I want people to move? Do I want people to just to vibe, or do I want people to rage out, like headbang, or do I want people to pop ass? So it definitely, so it does depends. Like, what do I want people to do it, and what do I want people to feel? Yeah, that's the main things. Like, I'm starting to keep in mind more, like, when I make my sets as well. And then sometimes I'll just have, like, the one anchor song, and I'll kind of design my set around, like, my anchor song. That could be in the beginning, that could be in the middle, or sometimes that could be at the end. Like, that's just the things, like, I've been keeping in mind. I don't know if it's works, but it's just in process right now.
Let me
Yeah.
stop these before they stop themselves.
Okay.
Oh, they just restart.
Oh, I know. I feel that.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll keep talking and look up and like, oh.
Right.
Usually I'm eyeing it, so it never goes more than like 60 seconds before I realize it.
Okay. Nice.
With let's take a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, take a shot.
Wait, is this a strong one?
No, it's only like 14%, 15%. Like it's wine. Yeah, sake is rice wine.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like it?
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's okay. You know what? I don't know if it's like a hot take. Like a lot of people in my family, they like wine, and like I know a lot of people that are wine people. Wine isn't my favorite.
No, for sure.
It's okay, because like I guess like depending, because like some of my family members, they introduced me. This is a drink called like Kalimocho. So what they'll do is like they'll get a half red wine and half Coca-Cola, and I like it. It tastes really good, but it is like a wine with like a little extra punch of flavor during
Why
the
does it
summer.
make your stomach go crazy?
I mean, I don't know, but if 2 or 3 of those, I don't really notice. I just have fun.
Oh no. I guess it just depends on the wine and how sweet or bitter it is.
I don't know much about wine. I just red, white. That's all I know. And then they ask, "Oh, is it dry?" No, it's wet. It's a liquid. That's all I know. I'm not a wine person.
I hear you. I just say like some of them are bitter and some of them are sweet. So like if it's a sweeter one, maybe. But like a bitter,
Yeah.
dry wine, I guess the soda would take away from the bitter. I don't know.
Wait, but what's your drink then? Like, what's your drink of choice? Sake?
Over the last year or so, kind of, I probably drink. I won't say more sake than anything else. I don't really even have one anymore. It used to be like dark whiskey. I would only drink brown.
Yeah.
And then I started drinking sake. And out here, everybody drinks tequila.
I do like tequila.
Everybody drinks tequila.
Yeah, like if I'm trying to go crazy, but that's if I'm not like 18, so like
Well, I guess I hang out with people who be trying to go crazy. Since I've been out here, it's like there's always tequila around.
Yeah.
So I drink a lot of tequila now. I drink a lot of sake. I can't say a lot. I don't have a go-to anymore. Whatever is there, like as long as it's not vodka. I don't really like vodka.
you know what? I agree. I used to be a vodka girl, but no, I'm trouble on vodka. And
I feel like I get
yeah.
drunk, like hungover. I mean, dry the next day. I feel like SpongeBob.
No.
Water.
No, because it takes away so much of like hydration. I totally get that. Like, what's one I can't do Fireball. No, I can't do that. Like,
I've never liked Fireball.
no, it's the cinnamony. I think it makes it worse. Jaeger.
Jaeger, I'll take Jaeger
You'll
over
take-
Fireball.
Okay.
Over Fireball all day, every day.
I hate the licorice though. I don't like licorice.
I was about to say, it's a familiar flavor. As a kid, you feel me? Even if you didn't like it, you had black licorice something. So it's like, at least I know what this tastes like and why I don't like it.
Okay.
Fireball, I love whiskey. So when people be like, oh, great, we got whiskey, it's Fireball. I want to fight. Like, well, why are you a liar? Like,
Did you know an entire thing of cinnamon from Kirkland?
you like, dog, this is spicy water. Like, and then depending on where they buy it, it's not like 40%. They make gas station versions. So if you buy alcohol from the gas station, even if it is a normal brand of liquor, most of the time it's not its normal percentage of alcohol.
It's higher?
It's lower. Because the gas station doesn't sell, in most cases, it doesn't sell real liquor. So instead of being 40%, it'll be 20%. So it's like half more water.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
What's the point?
So, bro,
Wait.
you brought me some spicy hot water. Like, you might as well give me a beer. Like, talking about whiskey, that's not whiskey. That's not whiskey.
No.
Yeah.
I will say though, like, okay, wait. I was talking about this yesterday with like my mom. I would say though, if I had like a good bottle of liquor that I would go to, Hypnotic. I like the blue. And I found out the blue buzz balls taste a little similar to Hypnotic.
He mix it?
No, it just as is.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever drank Hypnotic straight.
What? What do you do with it?
I'm trying to even remember. Because the times where I had Hypnotic were before I think I should have been drinking. I don't think I was 21 yet.
No.
Yeah. And yeah, I didn't even know what it was. And then I remember songs, you feel me? So I was like, oh, this is the shit from the song. But like, since being 21 and buying alcohol, I've never picked up a bottle of Hypnotic other than, yo, like as a joke, like, yo. And they're like, we're not getting no Hypnotic, dog.
But it's so sweet. It comes, it's like a 2-for-1. So really, it's an excellent investment. Same thing with like buzz balls. Everything is in one.
And buzz balls, I didn't really see people drinking them like that until I moved to the West Coast. Like when I was in Washington, and then out here. But like in Ohio, I'm not gonna say people don't drink them in Ohio, but like
yeah.
my friends didn't drink them in Ohio.
What did you guys do in Ohio?
We drink bottles.
Just regular.
I'm gonna say
The best.
for me and my older cousin, which was usually the person trying to drink, I think that's another thing is too. I didn't hang out once after college. I didn't hang out with a bunch of people. In college, we pretty much drink whatever was around.
Yeah, fair.
And if I did have a choice, it was Bombay. I was Bombay or Jack Daniels. Like
Jack Daniels?
I had every
What were we
size.
going through? Jack Daniels?
We had every size bottle from like the personal to the 2-handle
Oh my.
in our room, like stacked up my sophomore year. Bombay and Jack, both size of every bottle. And that's how I drank for a long time.
No.
I drank liquor.
You're already. Wait. I'm drinking because it's like fun and fruity. What do you mean?
We was just trying to get. Honestly, Bombay was my first drink
Okay.
ever, and I didn't know anything about alcohol, so I just was like, all right, I drink Bombay. And then Wiz Khalifa was one of my favorite artists, and all he talked about was Bombay and lemonade. You feel me?
You fell for it. It's marketing.
It was good marketing. To this day, people be like, every time I see a bottle of Bombay, I remember you.
That's right.
And I'm like, every time I see a bottle of Bombay, I just think of how many I've had. Like, I probably bought easily 100 bottles of Bombay just while I was in college.
Okay. Okay, fair. Okay, college is fine. Be different with like, this past year. I'm like, wait.
No, hell no. I don't even drink it like that anymore.
No, neither.
I can't. It hurts.
Neither do I. Like, I was hanging out with family recently, and one of the family members just turned. Like, she's 22 now. So, like, she's still, like, in the new phase of, like, going out, going crazy. And yeah, she just told me yes, like yeah, like I needed a chaser at the buzz ball, and just like, oh, you don't know. Like I don't want to drink, but also like, dude, I don't want to show you how it's done because it's like.
If anybody asks me, you don't get a chase.
No.
Drink some water.
Exactly. I've used beer as a chaser.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't want to do that to my liver anymore. So, like, you know what? You're going to have to learn.
No, I hear you. And that's what I think about now. It's just like, how much liquor is in my body? I should stop. Like, before there was no, how much longer till the night ends?
No, exactly. Like, I've definitely slowed down because, again, I'm not 21 years old. But, like, especially, like, now when it comes to, like, especially, like, now, like, DJing, like, I'll say, like, DJs drink or do other things. But, like, I don't know. They call it party favors. I don't know. But, like, I purposely just wouldn't. Because, like, at the very least, I'd be so paranoid that, like, I don't want a promoter to see me and I'm, like, on something or, like, I'm drinking and then it just doesn't look good. But it is easier to, like, I'd rather just, like, keep my focus. Because I'm technically working when I'm DJing. But, like, I don't know. So I just kind of keep it. I just keep it simple. And when I'm up there, it's just a lot easier. But when I'm off the clock, though, with friends, then that is a different story.
Yeah. If I'm working an event and I'm going to be here for more than 4 hours, if there's free drinks, I'm having two.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
But I definitely understand not drinking. And depending on the event, like photographer at a wedding, I don't need to drink, dog. You feel me? Like, especially not the first half of the day. Once people are dancing, I'll have one or two.
You're like a quick one from the catering.
You feel me? But like, it just depends on the event. Red carpet event?
No.
Nah, I'm having one or two.
Okay.
Once everything's set up, we've got the first 3-4 shots. We know how the audio is, what the light's looking like. I'm good. Yeah, one or two. You feel me? But like, to consistently drink from getting there to the end,
no, exactly.
or to get drunk during a set, nah, I'm not gonna lie. In college, I blacked out during the performance, like mid-performance. This is the first. Wow. This is a story that's never been told like this. You feel me? It's about to be on the internet now. We had a party. This party was lit.
Right.
This party was big lit. This party was lit enough to get. We would have been behind. We had sold tickets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We over exceeded the capacity for people on a property by 5. Like.
Okay. You're celebrating. You did your job.
It was crazy. So, all in all, over the course of the night, the party opened up. Like, the party started once the day started. So 10, 12 o'clock, the party technically started because people were there. But like the invite to the party didn't start until like 5. So between 5 and 2 a.m., 1,000 people cycled in and out of our party. We sold wristbands. So it was documented.
You did your job.
I performed. I think I was the second or third set. And so the whole house was full.
Right.
And then the whole backyard was full. And it was like parking for like 5 houses. And everyone had moved their car. So the whole parking lot was full.
And then you're just up there. And like, I want to dedicate this to a special someone. And then you're just gone. You don't remember.
I got to the last song. And so imagine this is all the people.
Right.
And since it's a parking lot, we don't have a stage like that. It was big enough for like 2 people to stand on. And so imagine me standing on this table.
Oh.
In front of a bunch of people. And all of a sudden, I'm like, all right, thank y'all for coming. This is my last song. And I don't remember anything except for dancing on the speaker afterward. And then I pushed somebody off of the speaker into the crowd of people. I would have my shirt off. All I remember is taking my shirt off and doing my last song. And I don't even remember the song.
Did you do a good job?
From then on, people remembered me as Chuck Diesel. Chuck, yeah, I didn't pick my artist name either.
Chuck
Like,
Diesel.
my nickname was Chuck Diesel.
And you don't remember what happened.
No. And then this was like 7 o'clock.
TM?
Yeah. The party didn't end until 2.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I woke up. I think I woke up. Did I wake up at home? I don't even remember. Oh, this is the bad part.
No.
So even back then, I was young, entrepreneurial minded.
On that grind set, of course.
I had bought like 150 CDs and had been burning copies to hand out because the fact we had 1,000 people at the crib, there was a big event going on that weekend.
Yeah.
So my plan was to get rid of all the CDs during the day.
Of course. Did you?
No.
It's sitting there.
No, I got rid of them.
Okay.
Just not in the way I originally planned. I woke up the next day like, fuck, dog. I still have 150 CDs. Like, I probably got rid of 5 of them.
So like Chuck Diesel just took over your body and
Mind, soul.
whatever happens.
Yeah,
He
but-
got it done.
People remembered me.
Do you remember you?
I had to re-remember myself. I had to re-remember.
Like some videos.
Not even that, just in general, because that guy existed outside of that story, like for a lot of different events. But the next day I woke up and I went around because there's still hella people from out of town and the cars were just packed on blocks. And I just started leaving the CD on people's windshields, on their mailboxes, and on their like front porches and shit.
Of course.
And so like probably like my senior year, someone messaged me on IG like, dog, I just found your album. I just bought a used car and the CD was in the CD player. This shit hard. Like there was a dude I was friends with who was like, bruh, I was just talking to a girl at the bar and I said Chuck and she said Chuck Diesel. And I said, oh, you know him? She said, no, I have his album on my iPod or on her iPhone. Because she wanted to listen to the CD, so she put it on her computer. So it was like, people remembered me from the party and used to just run up on me like, yo, it's the rapper. And people actually took the CD, so like, it worked.
Chuck did something correct.
He did something, right? Yeah.
I'll ask him for my next EP and like, here's some Bombay and
Help me figure out how to get this out.
good luck.
Bring some excitement to this.
Here you go. Here's some CDs.
Yeah, Chuck knew how to have fun. And Chuck knew how to have fun. Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm like too paranoid to get drunk. I'm just like, I'm like definitely a little bit more flirty, but like I can go wrong so quickly, and it's just like, I don't know what to do.
You just gotta have a good friend with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just be
Fair
like,
enough.
look, if you notice any of these things,
Just you gotta stop me.
tap me out. Right.
Just escort me home.
But
Call
you
my
have
mom.
to make sure that they also tap themselves out or tell you to tap them out. Because if they have no barometer for themselves.
No. These like 2 friends I have on top of my head would not know. They would enable me.
You feel me? You're not a right friend.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I do have one good friend. She definitely helped me and tapped me out and just like, you know what? If I start saying this or start doing this, no. Take me home, call my mom, and just
Don't
It's
call
gonna-
mom. You're gonna tell her yourself. The reason I hesitated with that story is my mom's gonna watch this, so I just told her.
And what would she say about that?
Fuck no. She's like, I
Well-
knew you was down there acting the ass. I didn't know it was that bad.
Like, is that like good for you?
Oh,
You come back home.
this was in Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I hear like Ohio State is a major party university. So
Yeah.
people go crazy out there for sure.
We talking about it. We might as well.
Salud.
Where'd you get salud from?
I don't know. We just say it growing up. It's in Spanish. Just salud. Cheers.
And I picked it up when I was in school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. They just say it like salud and then just go.
No, it was our fraternity thing.
Did you have Spanish speakers in your fraternity, or y'all just said it?
There was nothing. There maybe, yeah, there was a Spanish speaker, but overall, No, we
You
were not a
already said
Spanish fraternity. It was, I think it was a part of a speech that was a part of our, like, whole.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I'm positive it was a part of one, but I don't know if that was the reason we said it. I don't know what the reason is why we said it all the time.
You just said
feel me?
funsies.
Oh, you
From
just
what
made
you
me think
remember.
about it. I just know that we used to say it all the time. Salute or whatever.
Salute, yeah.
A bunch of it, you feel me? Like,
Cheers.
yeah, we used cheers with salute, but I never asked why. And I knew it was in the speech, so I just assumed that was why.
Okay, like, was the speech part of like a pre-drinking?
No. Hell no.
You just said it.
No, it had nothing to do with drinking. The person who wrote it probably would be pissed we said it when drinking. But,
Oh, my bad.
no, not like that. It's just because it's like everything is supposed to have an air of prestige to it. You feel me?
Okay.
So like us just at the bar getting ready to repeat something that was written with a level of dignity to it. Just would be like, shut the fuck up right now.
No, I know.
Save that for later. Like, you degenerate.
Oh my God, exactly. No, yeah, I wasn't part of Greek life, but we did like have like our little traditions as well. I know a crazy one, like shoot the food,
What's that?
basically. So, like after the first time, so when you score for the first time during your season, it can be the first game, whichever. So it's the first time you scored. You had to find your teammate who had the biggest shoe. You got to fill it up with,
No.
and you drink it. You had to chug it. And during that time, my teammates, all the teammates would have to gather and say like inappropriate, obscene, like cheers or chants. And you had to finish it, and you had to kind of like do like the little make sure that it's empty.
Honestly,
I think it was like hazing.
I don't understand. I'm pretty sure somebody drank a beer out of a shoe, but he was not an active brother. You feel me?
He was
Just
just
making
doing it.
fun of a pledge. Like, yeah, nah. But I think it was his own shoe too. So it made it a little.
You had to get like a size, like a guy's shoe size for 13.
Oh, to
big,
actually
right?
fit enough beer in it?
Yeah, like
Jeez.
a size 13 shoe for a man and just go. Yeah.
Unless it's a brand new shoe, dog, you gotta pay me.
Why did you do all that? Like,
What?
just like, I guess like during a frat, join a frat and then do all those activities.
I didn't do a lot of crazy stuff. Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. The older I get, I feel as if I just carry an air of don't try me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or it's like I would literally be standing next to someone and they'd be like, hey, pussy ass pledge. And they'd be like, you. And I'm like, all right, bet.
Me?
You feel me? And I would like, look. And then do it like a, huh? And then they point to somebody next to me and be like, go over there and get me, da da da. And I'm like, they be talking to people like that?
No,
And not to say that they didn't run me, you feel me?
Yeah.
But they be like, yo, Chuck, I have a name, you feel me? Will you go to the store and get me? Or go over there and grab this for me? You feel me?
Yeah.
It was a different level of disrespect. Is it wasn't acknowledging I didn't have a choice. If I said no, I was going to get clowned the same way as the other kid. But they didn't address me as a bitch or a pussy or nothing like that. You feel
Yeah.
me? And so I was like, cool. Because there's even times where I'd be like, they talk to you like that? And it was before I was in front of it happening, when someone would just be like, oh yeah, XYZ said da-da-da. Or I'll see people like, where you going? Oh, I'm going to bring somebody food. Like, they would go use their, you feel me?
Yeah.
Student bucks and shit to buy food and bring it back to people. And I'm like, they ain't never asked me to do that.
Good.
You feel me? And so once I got active and I realized how much shit other people went through, I was like, they had the right one, boy. It's like,
Don't ask me to do it. Don't ask me for an errand.
when we was at a party or something and somebody would be like, yo, run across the street, it was whatever. Especially I did feel bad once I saw other people get dogged. Like,
You're just spectating. damn, that's crazy.
I was like,
Walked
damn,
away.
not my bro. And so they would say something to me instead. I'm like, I got it done.
Like, I feel bad. And then they're like, no, you're good for that.
Like, they would pick the same person to go like 5 times.
No, but yeah, you're right though. You have to like establish your dominance just enough early on, so they don't want to try right away.
The thing is, I didn't even try. That's why I said I just feel like there's
It's a natural,
a certain level of innate. I'm not here for the bullshit. It's like, I'm not saying you gotta treat me like your friend, but have some sense. You know what I mean? A common level of courtesy and respect. Because if you talk to me belligerently, I'm going to behave belligerently or not respond at all. If you would like to conversate with me, keep it cordial. Because I'm not going to talk.
Exactly.
You'll get nothing.
Like a please, a thank you.
Yeah, and I didn't expect that. Like I said, hey, bitch, like, go across the fucking street and bring me back a 6-pack. Like, I'll give you the money when you get back. Nigga, what?
Look at them.
You feel me? And so they knew who to say it to. They knew who to say it to.
No.
And I don't say this in the sense of like, oh, don't try me or they knew better. But literally, I would be like, I've known these guys for 3 years and not one of them has ever said nothing to me like that. I'm sorry you going through that, young fella.
So sorry, Timmy.
You feel me? Especially once I was like a junior and seeing freshmen. I'm like, damn, they did y'all bad. Like, I ain't never go through all that.
That's what they do. That's what the Greek class people do. Yeah.
When you said drinking the beer out the shoe, like, somebody did it. I did drink a whole bottle of syrup. You know what I mean? It was like they still had me do dumb shit.
Yeah, syrup is fine.
We did drink like crazy amounts of liquor. We did drink like this mixed potion, pre-workout, creatine, mustard, bunch of condiments. Like they still made me do dumb shit.
Wait, no.
It was just they didn't talk to me crazy.
Wait, now I remember. No, I've made my teammates do stuff like that too. It was like towards the end, I like made this thing called mystery shots. And it was just whatever was in my house. Like, did I have mustard?
Pickle juice.
Yeah, I think I like apple cider vinegar, Skittles and M&Ms combined.
See, you tried to make it sweet though. I would have appreciated some Skittles or some M&Ms, like, some sugar.
Yeah, they also have like random alcohol. I think I like baby formula in some of them. Wait, no, I think I am.
Right.
Wait.
Formula. Yeah, nah. So shit like that it happened. It happened. I don't know. And I'm like, I guess there's a place for it because they made a place for it. But for me personally, like, no one had to prove themselves to me like that.
Yeah.
I did make people drink with me. I'm not gonna lie. And I always had some green. I was always blowing something. If there was like a gathering or a group or a party,
Yeah.
I had something lit. And if you came within my vicinity, I was asking you to hit that shit.
Yeah.
So I will say I peer pressured people into taking some shots and taking some tokes.
You're a monster in college.
Nah. I wouldn't make you get drunk past. Like, if you looked sick, I'm going to leave you alone.
It's the Shirley Temple. Like, why don't you just sit down?
I'm going to give you some water and tell you to take a seat. I always been trying to force people to be lit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you smoke, stop playing. You just don't want people to see you. Hit the joint. Like, bro, you at the party. What you mean? You just got here.
Exactly.
Take another shot. You just got, it's more like that. Like, I just seen you walk up and I'm lit. So you have to take another shot.
What did you expect?
Yeah. So I wouldn't be like, oh, you think you sick? Drink more. Nah, because I hate throwing up. I hate puking. So it's like, as soon as somebody get a little cautious of nauseous,
there's some Pedialyte.
Go sit.
Yeah.
Hey,
time out.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Bounce back. I bounce back all the time. I be drunk as hell. Like, so I get it. You need that water at 30. Like, the night's young. It's 11.
Yeah, it's only like 3 a.m.
No, once it's 3, it's time to go to sleep. I hated that first. I was not an afters man. Once it hits 2 a.m. and I'm drunk, I'm going to go home.
No, I feel that.
Yeah, I'm going to go home.
I feel that. That's like a rule for me most of the time. That like, if I was like out, 1 a.m., just go. Because that's what they say. Like, nothing good happens usually after that time. That's what they say.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's fine.
It's very rarely like the best thing that happens is that there's an entertaining performance. Is like what I've come to experience. Whereas like if the night was scheduled until 2 and there was something happening on stage, yes, the performance might be great. But outside of a great performance, I haven't experienced too much great stuff going on outside of like 12, unless I was like at the studio or something.
You know what? Yeah. If I see, because I've seen that happen, like where I go out, sure, and it's like 1 or 2 a.m. hits. And that's like usually my thing. If people are just kind of standing around, like their jaws are kind of like all over the place, and they're like, where do you want to go? I'm like, oh.
At home.
Peace.
And it's just because, you know, they're not about to sleep.
No, I know. Unless I was working, and that's like a life hack too. If you're an introvert, but you like to go out, just DJ, because you already have something to do. Yeah. So not a lot of people are gonna bother you. So unless I was working, nah, peace out, Girl Scout.
I feel like I get my out time when I'm doing media. I'm in the mix. I get to experience the whole thing. Right. But like you said, I have something to do. Yeah. And I'm focused on this task. If I want to take a 10, 15, breather, I can. And usually if it gets to a certain point, depending on what's going on, I'm going to sit the camera down and become a part of the event.
Of course.
But that's only if I want to. And if it's already midnight, like...
Yeah, you just feel it out. Yeah.
I've been telling people, I'm like, look, dog, what time does the event start? You want me to be there when it starts?
Yeah, because 8 p.m.'s too early. But people, not to sound crass, most people look like shit after 2 a.m. So, like, you're just not going to get any good photos. No, you're not. Yeah.
It's just for me, it's like, if it's an event, unless there's, like, specific performances, or, like, aspects that you want to capture. Oh, yeah. I got the whole night, dog, in 2 hours. Like, if it is the vibe, the atmosphere, and drinks, if it starts at 8, if I get there at 10, it should have people there, and people should have some drinks in them. And then by 12 o'clock, I should have well over 100, 200 decent pictures, right? Now, there's performances or, like, things you want to highlight, like a red carpet, stuff like that. Cool. But again, once it hits 11 or midnight, unless you have things lined up to be happening, I think I got the important parts. Like, we highlighted the event, we highlighted the space. Mm-hmm. I don't need to be here for 8 hours. Exactly. Unless you're gonna pay me to be here for all 8 hours.
True.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I hate just talking to people about, like, nighttime and late events and what time they want you to be there, when they want you to capture as much of the event as possible, but they don't want to pay you for an 8-hour or 6-hour or 10-hour photo shoot.
No, you're right. No, I've had that. Like, I've had gigs where they're like, okay, you're going to DJ from this time to this time. And I see for sure. And usually, like, I'll come, like, an hour before, and I'll stay, like, an hour or two after. Like, kind of depending on time, and just to, like, kind of be there and show support. But, like, I've, like, heard some people say, no, like, even if you're DJing at like 1 a.m., like you gotta be there at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. and stay all the way through. Like, dude,
you gotta come for sound check and then you stay. No, dog.
No, like I'm not gonna nurse, and like you can't really get turned because I'm working later on, so I don't want to be messed up. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like nurse Shirley Temples and yell like woohoo every 5 other songs? No.
I feel like people just don't take into account like. The same way you value your time, my time could be used for other stuff. And it's more so, it's not even that. I feel like people get caught up in wanting their event to go the way they envision it and making sure that it's documented or it's like lively, and they don't take into account what that takes out of other people.
Exactly.
I just need this event to go spectacularly, and you're a part of that piece. But you're not asking what I need in order for me to be able to work spectacularly for that period of time.
True. Oh. Like I've done that too. I'll do my best because like usually if I'm like DJing or whatever, like I'll like for the acts before or after me, like I usually like do like stay up, I'll dance, like I'll be supportive, but just like don't 8 hours of that. No, I got things to do. I have like my tablet, like I could like work on music, I can record. Yeah, so it does like kind of exhaust me a little. It's just like, damn that.
Like being in just big
For
spaces
free?
like that sometimes takes a lot of energy out of you. Just like everybody else's, whatever they have going on. Like even, where was I the other day? I don't remember, but I was just on set somewhere, and I just wanted to get to my bag, but we had been on set for like 8 hours, and there were crowds of people. So like every time you wanted to go somewhere, you had to walk around people and stuff. I looked over and I was just like, just give me a second. I don't feel like figuring out how to walk around people right now. I just want, you feel me? Like literally, my bag is there. I have to go this way. There's 10 people. There's like 5 people, and then there's rows to the bag.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
No, I get it.
Hey, we've been out here since 3, it's 10.
Exactly. And then like, especially if you talk to people after, they're like, oh my God, like you're so energetic. Like, dude, I'm like so tired.
What do you think is one of the biggest misconceptions about you?
I don't know how I'm. You know what? I think this is a little bit more recent. I think because I tend to be extroverted. So I think people are. Oh, you know what? I think people are shocked by how much I like being alone. Because I don't know what it is. I think if I go throughout my week, most of the time, like, I don't really talk to other people. And so, like, you know, when I'm, like, doing, you know, when I'm, like, talking to other people, when I'm working and stuff like that, I could be, like, pretty lively. I do my best to be lively. And then especially, like, if I'm talking to family and friends. But I think people close to me, they understand that. It's just, like, okay, like... Yeah, like a lot of times, like I don't mind being alone, and I think there's a point in my life where I lived by myself, and I loved it so much. I had so much fun with it, because because I'm definitely extroverted, but I could kind of go long periods without talking to other people, and it's not bad. I think it's just like I guess in a way, I don't mind myself. I always I'm just like thinking about like stuff I need to do, or just like thinking of ideas. So definitely that, like, I'm a way more, what is it, ambivert? Not introvert, not extrovert. It's like the one in the middle. But I feel like most people kind of are. Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit more introverted than people, I would say, assume.
Realize.
Yeah, because like there'll be times where I'm kind of quiet and I just, like, I don't want to take too much energy in like the room. So I kind of just lay back a little, and then I've had people come up after, are you okay? I'm like, no, I didn't have anything to say for like 10 minutes.
No, I feel that.
Yeah. I mean, now I guess it's different because I have to talk. But yeah, like most of the time, daily basis, like I'm by myself a lot of times, so I'm pretty used to being like alone and just thinking. But I do like to be kind of like out in the world. So I like being out, but being by myself. I like knowing there's other people. I couldn't like live off in the woods. Like that's what they always say. Oh, just live in a farm, like out in the woods. Like, no, you don't have what it takes, and I know I don't either. So let's cut the nonsense.
I feel like I could, as long as I have a car and the town wasn't more than an hour away.
You could do that, like live an hour away from society and just.
I could go probably like a cool week. Easy. During COVID.
Yeah.
Like people were like mad and like tired of being inside.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize how long I had been inside. And like at the time I was in a basement. Like I lived in the basement, right?
Yeah.
And so I would literally, I think it was like a cool 5 days that I didn't even come out of the basement. And I didn't talk to anybody. I won't say I didn't talk to anybody, because like I had people on my Snapchat, but like I didn't open the front door, and I barely realized whether or not the sun was up or down. Yeah, and I didn't.
What were you doing?
I was making music.
Okay, I get that.
I was locked in. That, and I think I was studying to get life insurance license.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're busy.
So my mind was preoccupied like the whole time. But that would be if I lived far away like that. That's pretty much what I would probably get on.
Okay.
It's like right now, if I was put in the middle of nowhere for a week, a full 7-day period, I would probably spend the whole time on my computer and just like organizing it and separating finished projects from quick finished projects to finish like long term.
Okay. I guess that's another part too. Like, if you have things to do, that is a good point. I always have things to do as well. But during COVID, I had like an opposite experience because during COVID, I picked up a job at the local Sprouts because it's like, dang, I need money. So, but it was really weird though because we were social distance, but at the same time, there's like a lot of people around me technically because people still needed to go shopping, and there's like a lot of like young people, like college, like kids like college and like a little bit above, like in their 20s or so. So I definitely lucked out on that department. Like I had a way to, like I was able to talk to people still during that time, but it was definitely a lot easier to be alone. And it, like when I did move out on my own, like it was pretty easy because like I always had stuff to do. And I guess like I guess it would be opposite if I lived in a metropolitan area because I had the option to go see other people.
And I did still live in the city, but like it was COVID.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. Once they told me you couldn't go nowhere, I said,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. So
I don't have to get up.
like, did you want to go? We miss you. Like, no, I have to. I'm sorry, COVID.
Yeah, I didn't care at all. At first, I was just like, wow, we're really at home. And then, like, 3 weeks in, I was like,
This is the best.
and I looked around, I was like, wow, 2 months? I might as well go to Ohio real quick, like, go see my family. Like, I don't know when they're calling me back to work. Like,
Everyone okay? I don't know.
yeah, 4 months in, I was just like, this is really fucking crazy. Like, I just been at home, dog.
This
Like,
summer.
yeah, I think maybe 5 times, three times, 5 times, I did just like wander out into the woods somewhere. During COVID, it was like when I did go outside, I went in the middle of nowhere. Like I wasn't even trying to see people. I just wanted to be in the nature.
I mean, I guess you did social distance, and you're just like one with you're like man and nature. You're just connected.
I guess that's what it was. You know, connecting back with Mother Earth. No, I don't know. When people complain about it, oh shit, it was great for me.
Yeah.
I had no complaints. I moved to California during COVID.
Really? What year?
2020, in the middle of 2020, July 2020.
That's a choice.
Literally the first time everything opened back up. Like 3 weeks later, I was on the freeway.
But what freeway did you take to get here? Oh, well, because you're coming from Ohio, right?
I came from Washington
State or DC?
State.
Oh, okay, got it.
I have no.
That's a nice. I guess which way to go to be nice. You just went. You just woke up.
Literally, you wouldn't have known I was leaving if I didn't tell you. I didn't pack nothing until the day before, or like the day of, like the morning of. I put everything I could in my car.
Did you just decide?
No, I
Or you're
decided
plotting?
probably like a month or 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for music?
I act and also
Okay.
photography, videography. So
Okay.
I had already started doing freelance work out there.
Mm-hmm.
I had interned at the studio. You know, felt more grounded and well-rounded and helping other people with their music. A couple of different things in the scene. And like I said, I didn't have to go anywhere, but I was still getting paid furloughed. It wasn't full pay,
Right.
but I was still getting a part of a paycheck. And then we were getting like the COVID boost or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't going anywhere. I just saved all the money.
Nice.
And then I was like, I could move to California. And I had a friend out here, so
Perfect.
I just pulled up on him. Like, what's good, dog?
Okay.
And that's how I was in Newport for 6 months.
Newport Beach.
And then I thought I moved to LA again. I moved to San Fernando Valley.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm like neutral on San Fernando Valley, but I am like an OC girl, so it's fine. It's just so out of the way.
Like I said, I thought I moved to LA. I was in OC. And then
Close
I
enough.
thought I moved to LA.
You moved to the other side.
And I
of the
moved to
state.
the Valley. You feel me? So I made it.
You just, like, kept, like, throwing darts at the Google Maps. You're like, okay, that's...
I'm gonna get there, dog. Like, I was like, went from an hour drive to 30 to 45 to an hour, depending on what time of day. Like,
You just look at all the smog in the valley, like, yep, this is it. This is the big gig.
it was cool.
Yeah.
It was what it was. It's not Ohio. You feel me? So
Yeah.
switched it up.
Yeah. I guess it's different, though, because I've used to LA my whole life. So it's always interesting, like, hearing, like, other people that moved out, because you would have, like, a fresher perspective about the city. It's like, I'm just, whatever I see, I'm used to it. Like, yeah. What do you mean you don't have, like, 4-hour traffic jams?
Nah, being in Washington, I got used to traffic jams. Where I'm from in Ohio,
The cows.
traffic is 5 minutes. Like, honestly, the first time I had to stop at a red light in my hometown and wait for 3 cycles, I was laughing because I was like, "What is this? I've never experienced this, dog." Like,
Where is everyone?
but no, I was just like, I had to wait to go through the red light, and cars are going, and I still didn't make it through. I've never even seen 12 cars in line on this street. Like, I was flabbergasted. Yeah. And this is in the last like 5 years. I'm from a small town of 30,000 people.
Yeah. It got taken over. I'm sorry.
Not even. Not even. They're working on it. With the way the world is going and how, like, just the rate of imports to big places like here in Seattle are, is like, people are going to have no choice but to spread out. And then people who are, like, family focused or already overly established monetarily and not really looking to build new business, they have no problem going to the Midwest somewhere where life is cheaper and slower paced. So it's going to grow.
Yeah, it's gonna even out.
I don't know about even out, but it's going to grow.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to take a while to even out. There's too many fucking people here.
Yeah, but
and too
people-
many people other places.
People keep moving here still.
That's what I'm saying. So even out,
It'll be a while.
take a while. Get more dispersed? Yes. We talked about work. We talked about creativity. How have you been experiencing the LA dating scene?
No, I'm not dating right now.
Oh, another shot?
You don't take another shot. Okay. Salud. I'm more used to it now. It's just wine.
Yeah,
It
it's
tastes like
literally.
wine.
Yeah, it's so, like, I don't know. It's just smooth. It's a super. As soon as you taste it, you don't.
Yeah. It's just now of like that wine residue. It's fine. I mean, yeah, because it could be worse. It could be a fireball. Now that I would have to. No. God, no.
Yeah, I'll drink Fireball, but I don't like it.
Yeah, you'll do it for the vibes. If there's nothing else
Yeah.
available.
If it's between Fireball and vodka, give me the ball. But you know, Fireball is not even whiskey. It's not even whiskey.
This
They've been
is
lying to
cinnamon.
people.
It's cinnamon.
It's like a malt liquor.
I mean, yeah.
When I found that out too, I was double pissed. For real. Like, first off, it tastes like gum. Second off,
Yeah.
it's fake whiskey. And now you mean to tell me it's not even whiskey. You're just lying to people. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Dog. Fuck y'all. Y'all pissed me off.
I'm sorry.
Look, Fireball.
Liar. Pants on fire.
Only way you'll ever be able to make it up to me is by giving me a lifetime supply of Fireball.
Sponsored.
No.
It's gonna like chug that shot. I'll help you get the sponsorship though, but yeah. But I don't know. I haven't been dating lately. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I've heard a lot of people say it's a nightmare. Okay, wait. Because are you talking about? I feel like there's different types. 'Cause there's like the LA transplant dating, and there's just like regular LA dating in the bigger
What's
metropolitan
the
area,
difference?
and there's OC.
What are the differences?
No, because like I'll see this one I've heard more of. I haven't experienced as much. I think it's just like people that kind of date to social climb. Because then they're just like, yes, it's like people on Riot. That's the biggest one.
What's that?
Riot? No, it's this like exclusive dating apps if you want to date like high status celebrities. So people have,
I should download it.
if you get the invite, it's invite only.
I'm playing.
Okay. Yeah, like, because like people have caught like celebrities like Bad Bunny or Ben Affleck. Allegedly, I don't know.
Ben Affleck, he's married. I met J-Lo. Not really, but
Well, which Jennifer though? It depends on the day. 'Cause
Stop
he has J-Lo and then Jennifer Gardner back to back.
Silly.
Like a true Boston man. He
Whoa.
switches between ex-wives.
Aren't they married right now still?
I don't even know.
I'm pretty
which
sure
one? Which Jennifer
J-Lo,
is he?
I'm pretty sure Ben and J-Lo are married right now. And
I
I
thought
know
they got divorced.
they got back together.
Yeah, but see, you know how it is. Which Jen?
All I'm gonna say is this. I'm pretty sure in the last 2 years, I was at their crib and they was married. Since then, I've seen them on the internet together in some video that's talking about, you feel me, whatever the tabloids are saying. Not about breaking up, just like,
They're just
look at the look on his face, you feel me? Or like, look at when he closes the door, like whatever the he looks so pissed off, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're still married.
Yeah, they're just going through it. I've only seen that man happy when if he's like has like Dunkin' products. That's the only time I've ever seen that man like show any positive emotion.
How often do you get to see him?
No, it's just sometimes they'll like pop up on like Instagram or whatever tabloids, and then like yeah,
Of course,
And people
it's
have
the
pointed that out. Like the
tabloids.
only time that he seems happy is when he's like drinking like Dunkin' products.
This is the tabloid stuff.
I don't know. I don't know him, so I can't say
That's
for
what I'm-
sure.
exactly what I'm
I just
saying.
see, so I know, like, I could be biased. Like, I don't care enough to, like, get the
You gotta
truth.
start stalking him and seeing him every day.
Catch him at the riot, yeah. Catch him anywhere, yeah. So, like, yeah, a lot of people, I've heard, like, they would move to LA and then they would date for clout. It's almost like a stereotype. But, like, yeah, like I've heard people kind of date. Like I've done that. Like I've gone on dates. I've like seen people just like throughout LA. They'll do like different things, and it's fine, for sure. And same thing with OC. Like it's fine. Sometimes like some of the guys are kind of like weird, but I mean that happens. You're gonna just get some flops. It's nothing too crazy. I don't know. I've been blessed though. I've heard actual horror stories.
Like what?
I've heard like people like lying, straight up like lying, straight up catfishing. Like I've heard stories about like you get kind of like the classics, like oh yeah, like I don't want to put out, and he caught that, so he made me split the bill, or he forgot his wallet, stuff like that. I've heard that, but I mean, I feel like that's everywhere, so I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. I don't have like, yeah. What about you?
My personal dating experiences
Here, yeah.
here, I can't say they're all tragic, but
Yeah.
I would say the ones that I actually was invested in, tragic.
No.
Anytime that I was actually invested in something, tragic. There was one situation where it wasn't completely tragic, and I fought myself for not knowing myself enough, you feel me? And trying to like pander, I'm gonna say,
Okay.
to what it seemed would make the relationship go more smoothly,
Yeah.
regardless of what would make my life more smoothly. You feel me? So it's like I can't even fault her for any of the behavior or interactions, because after meeting each other, the representative of the person who she was in a relationship with wasn't the same man she was initially attracted to. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But with that also being said, being someone who tries to cater to what it is their partner seems to need in order to maintain the relationship,
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna get you taken advantage of out here.
No, of course. Yeah. No, I get that for
So
sure.
it was like a two-way thing, where it's like overly being accessible, friendly, nice. All of the characteristics that you're told as a man are going to help you maintain a positive relationship.
Yeah.
Start to work at your detriment, depending on the dynamic and frame you keep yourself in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This was like, there are things I needed to be doing that I was putting on the back burner in order to be subservient to what you need.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't respect that. Handle your business, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? So.
Yeah. I've definitely had like now that I remembered, I had this one situation, right? That like I did like this guy and like I thought like he was feeling it, but he wasn't. And he ghosted. And so I kind of like beat myself up over it for like a while. But then also I think it does help, especially like if you're kind of depersonal from it. Like if you kind of like remove yourself from it, it's just like most likely, did it have anything to do with you? Maybe, maybe not. But like, I think it's just, I just kind of assume that like, I don't know, they made their own decisions. They had their own reasons. They're going through their own stuff. And also too, like there's so many people here and like a lot of people have complaints like, yeah, like I want something real. So
I feel like a lot of people who say they want something real do themselves a disservice of that classifying things as real because they want it to happen a certain way. So if it doesn't happen this preconceived notion of a way, then it's not real. But if it does happen that way, did you manufacture it? So it's still not fucking real. Like, take what's being given to you and decide whether or not you like it. Not does it fit what I'm expecting.
exactly.
Yeah, we all have too many expectations.
I think so, yeah. I think it's just, yeah, you know what you want, but yeah, you have to look at the person in front of you. And then just go off of that. That's all you can do. Because I've done that too, where it's just like, now, like in hindsight, I did too much there. I should have relaxed.
And that's part of what I was saying with the girl I was with, where it's like, I can't even be mad at her because there's certain instances where it's like, I did too much. You feel me? Where it's like, if I would have just fell back 2 months before, like, I wouldn't even feel this way right now.
Exactly. And she's just like, I don't know. Like, just, is he okay? She's just like,
I have no clue.
exactly. You don't know.
By the end of it, I have no clue where her head was. No clue. But that's another part of it. Is just being in a relationship with somebody. You don't have to, but it always makes it easier if you guys are able to at least have open communication with where both of your heads are at. And I feel like sometimes people aren't able to do that because once I start just saying the way I'm thinking, you start either reading into it or trying to filter it to fit what you want or act around it. Whereas like if I'm thinking like this and to you it sounds as if I don't want to be here. So as opposed to trying to figure out how to not make me think that way, you're now planning for your best exit. You feel me? Whereas like I didn't say I want to leave. I'm saying I'm having a hard time with where we are. You feel me? Those are two different things. But with you understanding it the way you understand it, when something's hard, you think you should leave. So you think that I think I should leave.
Okay.
But you're prepared to leave.
Yeah.
I'm prepared to figure out how to fix it. We're doing two different things. You feel me? So it's like we have to have the communication, but then also come to understanding of what that communication means. And so this is one thing I will say. Yeah. In my opinion, when it comes to relationships, that's one big difference between men and women, where men are going to hear the things and wonder what if could work around it. Where if you hear certain things and it has a negative connotation, women are going to start bracing themselves for the worst possible scenario as opposed to figuring out how to avoid that worst case scenario.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, for sure.
And this is why we be in arguments so much, because it's like, I didn't say fuck you. Like, I didn't say I hate you. I didn't say I don't want to be here. I didn't say it's over. I just don't know what's going on, and I'm having a very hard time understanding it.
Exactly.
Can we figure this out together? Well, if you don't understand, then you don't want to be here, then I guess we shouldn't do this. I didn't say we shouldn't do it. I said it's confusing. Like,
You hate me. You
like,
don't love me anymore.
if this is confusing to you, then go figure out something else.
Babe, I just didn't want to get your friend's brunch.
Like,
Babe, I'm sorry.
it's like, dog, like, it could start from something so small.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, so you don't want to go out with me? No, I don't want to go to your friend's house. Like, so you don't want to go be with my friends? No, I don't want to go to your friend's house. Like, you feel me? But that's just where it comes to having two mature adults. And when you come into relationship, this is something else that I'll say. It's like relationship. A ship sails in a direction, right? And relation is to relate. So if you're willing to sail this ship, you have to figure out how to relate to one another in order for it to be smooth sailing. And you're not always going to like what you're hearing, but you have to figure out how to relate to it enough to solve the issues.
Okay. I get that. You know what, though? I think another lesson is just managing. Because you said, like, changing yourself so much. And honestly, I would have to agree with that. Like, changing yourself and, like, morphing yourself. Because that's something else I had to deal with, especially, like, early 20s or so. Was just like, if I've noticed, like, okay, this guy I'm talking to, I think he like has a type. Let's say like blondes, right? But obviously I'm a redhead, and I don't want to be blonde because why? But I think it's just like being so insecure about that, and it's just sort of like, okay, look, like I don't want to morph myself so much for this person. And honestly, like, especially I've never directly talked to him about it. Then like, and why am I gonna like stress myself? Oh my god, like he doesn't, yeah, like he doesn't like redheads, he only likes blondes, blah blah blah. But
no, I feel like when it comes to changing yourself, you just have to figure out like what that is, what that means, and what it looks like and why. Because change isn't always bad. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I do conversations on TikTok where we talk about relationships and stuff. And there was this woman who said she changed her workout habits, she changed her eating habits, her diet, even her sleeping regimen, and overall she became a more disciplined person and a healthier version of herself. But her and the man aren't together. And a lot of women on the panel started saying, like, you're stupid. Why would you do all of that for a man, especially a man who didn't even want you? And she's like, I hear you, but at the end of the day, I'm happier with the way I look, the way I feel, and the level of discipline that I've, like, acquired. So was it bad?
right.
And I'm like, you can't be mad at somebody for literally extending their life and longevity.
Like if you wanted to like be healthier,
yeah,
and you could have like that motivation out of spite initially, but like
well, no, it started because
like,
he was that type of person.
Exactly.
And so once they got together, she started adapting more of
Yeah.
his habits and his traits, and he wanted someone to work out with him and go to the gym and stuff. So
Yeah.
she put on that role. And now
yeah.
they haven't been together for, I don't know how long, but it's been over a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
But she still keeps up her level of fitness and her like healthy eating. And she's like, it has nothing to do with him at this point. This is the person I like to be for me.
Yeah.
And so it's like, is that
So it's that, yeah. So it's partially for herself, and it does depend too.
on what the habits are?
Yeah.
It's like if it's someone who has
It does
unhealthy habits and they're getting you to do coke with them, like
Yeah, no, and it's just like, and especially with, like surface level stuff. Like I brought up the hair color, and because that's like, okay, like would it?
I
Like
feel like
it doesn't matter that much in hindsight. But if it's
Yes
like
and no.
characters to like make you better.
I feel like
Then,
it's
like,
hard
yeah.
to say. It doesn't matter that much in hindsight because what you said, I feel like a lot of women can relate to.
Yeah.
And like go through that thought process more so than men do. I'll say for myself personally, there's been very few instances where I looked at a man that was getting attention from a woman I was interested in, or looked at the exes of a woman I was interested in and like compared myself too much, or like what they looked like, you feel me? Because they're not me. And this is just something I've gotten from being in relationship with women, is like a type or the women you've been with in the past. and like what they physically looked like or attributes that they carried. And it's like all the things you've noticed about that person are none of the things that I was with them for.
Exactly. 'Cause
Like,
you're getting like a snapshot with like no context, like nothing.
you feel me?
Yeah.
It's like you also don't know my brain. Like, so what you're perceiving just by looking at them is not necessarily the substance I was looking at, or even
Considering.
when I was in relationship with them.
Yeah.
Like, it had nothing to do with a hair color, dog. Like,
Exactly, yeah.
honestly,
There's context.
her hair was 3 different colors over the course of me knowing her. You feel
Yeah.
me? But it's like, as a woman, all you're looking at is what you have in front of you.
Exactly.
And then you're looking at what you have in front of you with yourself and trying to measure up to what you think the person you want wants.
Exactly. I think it's like maybe I think maybe that was the point I want. It's like that snapshot, surface level versus like you don't have like you don't really have like context for it,
Right.
and like what worked, what didn't work, and like how that relates to the person standing in front of you and then you at that time.
Right.
There's so much. Yeah, you're right. So like it is kind of like it's not really worth stressing yourself out
Not at
so
all.
much over like what the X is. It just for me, no, it just doesn't work.
Especially like, dog, we're not together now. So even if that was my type, clearly I should maybe move around.
Yeah.
like, I'm smart enough to know what didn't work for me isn't good for me. So
Yeah.
stop stressing it so hard and enjoy the time. So,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
I'm not a woman, so I don't know. Easier said than done in my book.
Well, I'm glad. I don't mind telling you that because that's good for you to know too. Because like like a lot of people, women like can't think like that. They get it's like there's that show Sex in the City, and like one of the main characters, Kara, she does that like for so much. She just compared herself, but like no context, like just and no self awareness on like why things didn't work out with her. So I think like a lot of people can like fall into that trap when it's a waste of time in hindsight. Because you're right. Because there's that woman you mentioned that she did get healthier. So I think it's just like it doesn't really allow you to sometimes make changes or look for people that can't actually help you besides something dumb like dyeing your hair or
Right. And if you start trying to measure up to what you see on the external to somebody, you're probably going to not like the things you're doing because you're not doing it for a good reason for yourself.
Exactly.
It's like you're doing it out of either fear that that person is going to achieve or have something you're not, or you're doing it out of competition and ego to prove that you're just as good. And fear and ego are not good motivating factors.
Exactly.
That's my opinion.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Oh, how do you keep a healthy work-life balance? Do you keep a healthy work-life
I'm
balance?
working on that right now. Working. No, I'm trying to like figure that out right now
Okay.
as things start to pick up. I would say for sure, definitely time management. So just actually like scheduling in advance, like okay, like what am I gonna do, and then start being able to prep stuff in advance. But I would also just say like prioritizing. So sometimes I'm good. There's certain stuff I would have to say no to. And I think just accepting like, okay, sometimes like you can't do too much because it's going to be at your own detriment.
That
so I
part.
think you got to like kind of like sometimes things are just going to be busy. It's just inevitable. And I think you just have to accept your seasons. Like, okay, sometimes things are going to be really busier. And sometimes you just go with it. Sometimes you do need to like pump the brakes a little. And during the downtimes too, I think it's just okay, like, great, I have a downtime. I'm not going to be super sad. Like, okay, like, great, I can focus more. I can learn more about Ableton. Like, that's my time to learn more about Ableton. Like, okay, I have downtime. So instead of being sad, oh my God, all these other people have gigs or whatever. Like, okay, you know what? Like, let me start working on spinning this genre of music. And like, okay, well, let me like network a little. Let me even just work on something completely outside of music and take the downtime. Because like last week I was yeah, it took like 3 or 4 hours. I just made like little candy bracelets. But I was also like just sewing my clothes because like I needed to do that. And it was very relaxing for me to just do something that's like not work-ish related. So I would just say, I think whatever times you're in, it happens to everyone. And then just learn to make the best out of any situation. I think that's what helps me balance things out. And also, yeah, you do need to like be the healthy diet, work out a lot, take your vitamins. For sure, just because like performing, it does take a lot out of you and it can just aid you so much, especially if you do get caught up in like the actual partying aspects. It especially like I've noticed in LA too, a lot of new people, like new in the industry or whatever, they can get caught up in that. So I would just say kind of balance it out and don't get super lost in the sauce. You have to have like your bigger goal.
Now, how do you maintain your confidence? You got one more in you?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I think, yeah, just don't get lost in the sauce. Like they say, like you shouldn't rely on external stuff, but sometimes, like if I'm down on myself, I'll kind of remember the nice things people have said because I think it's very easy to get like let the weird passive aggressive negative comments get to you. I sort of like to remember sometimes like if I don't really have faith in myself, like okay, no, like there are people that do like what I do. And I think it's just sometimes I like to take that step back and just like, okay, this is what I want to do. And every single person, every single successful musician, artist, they all went through this. This is just part of the process. And yeah, and I would just say like, if I sort of like hear anything negative or I just kind of feel down on myself or I see people getting certain things or doing certain things, like just to not get lost. Don't get lost. Don't get lost in like the tiny things when you have like the bigger goal. So I would just say like that's something that's definitely helps with my confidence. It's just, okay, this is just where I'm at. I'm at point A right now. This is normal. This is to be expected. So let's just keep this going. And how do I keep this going? I like to see stuff like in a bigger sense, like a kind of like a war general, and then just make sure, okay, like how do I want to get to this next point? I think that's what helps me and just kind of depersonalize and just kind of focus my attention on what I like to do more than anything.
How does your faith inform your work?
I would say, I forgot if it was Prince that said it. I forgot who. But I think someone did say that if you have something to say, if you have a certain talent, it's almost your obligation to do it. Because like, why wouldn't you do it? So I would like, if something was like gifted beyond, then I would just try to like do as much as I can of it because I don't really want to waste it. And I've kind of bounced back and forth in like my concept of faith and what that is throughout the years because I grew up Catholic. But as I've kind of like lived through life and kind of hear different perspectives and kind of lived life myself, what would I would say that, yeah, I'd just say that people do have gifts. People do have something to say that I don't think we're able to understand. So you should definitely utilize it. Because like, yeah, I'll just hear some things and sometimes I just wonder like, there's no way, like something beyond told you to make that song or write that book or anything. So I think that's what I would use to just keep me going as well.
For sure.
Yeah. What about you?
I'll say the biggest two ways is The biggest three ways. One, the first one that comes to mind is my subject matter and my lyrics. It's like, honestly, if you listen to my music, you probably, actually, I guess in two ways. If you listen to some of my songs, you would get a persona of me and think I was one type of person. And then if you listen to other of my songs, you wouldn't assume that Chuck Diesel, like, ran rampant for 4 or 5 years. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so it's just like maintaining a mindset of the words that I say hold weight and dictate how younger people perceive reality, right? So I don't want to encourage immorality in my music. And then when it comes to the endeavors that I take on as a creative, just knowing that there are times where tasks might seem daunting, but I always just say all things are possible. You feel me? And I just know that, like, if God is for me, who could be against me? So whatever it is that has been placed on my heart to do is for a reason. And kind of like what you were saying is like, if you've been given this talent or given this idea, why aren't you doing it? And hearing these ideas and inspirations and inklings that I know I didn't put 2 and 2 together and say, let's do this. It was just like, oh, wow, that's possible.
Yeah.
I guess I should do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Or it's like, if I think it's possible and it's a good idea, why aren't I doing it? So that right there are like 2 of the biggest ways. And just knowing, like, at the end of the day, even if I don't know how everything is going to play together, is that we're all a part of a bigger story and I have a role to play. Yeah. So I can't take myself out. You feel me? It's like, if I don't feel happy, if I'm not in the mood, I might not feel good enough. I might not think I have the capabilities or the resources or the experience, but that's all me taking myself out of the game because of my own self-doubt or self-consciousness or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So it's like whenever thoughts like that happen or arise, it's like, well, dog, you didn't make none of this or plan none of this. So why are you trying to figure out what you're missing now? You'll figure it out when you get there.
Exactly. I agree, yeah. And then, yeah, because I think for sure, like, I've always liked art. I've always, like, liked to create. And that's something that's been in my head as long as I could remember. I mean, and you could also probably label that delusion or narcissism. I'm just going to call it, like, okay, this is, like a nudge to do something. Yeah. Because, like, even if it's my life's not perfect, like, I can't imagine anything else. I can't imagine doing anything else because I've done like other mediums of art, like writing and stuff, and I do like it, but it's just I always like to create, so I have to keep doing it. I don't know, in the very least, like, well, what else am I gonna do? Even if there's nothing after, like, I have this time, why not? You might as well.
Yeah, usually the why not isn't a good reason.
Yeah. I might as well just do it. Because if it's like in my head, then like I have to do it.
No, yeah.
I don't like to keep it in my head.
Yeah, I'm the type of person, once I like say it out loud enough times and then start taking the step, until I realize there's a reason to not do it, I'm going to like have it on the back burner of my mind. So I have to keep working towards it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I just do it at this point because I might as well. Because it's like a habit at this point to make something and to like come up with new ideas. Like, I don't know how to like turn that off.
Right. I feel that part. Like, once you turn it on, it'll just have them coming to you. And if you don't do anything with it, it gets overwhelming. It gets annoying.
Exactly.
Like, you can't think normally. Yeah. Because that idea keeps popping to the forefront.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have to do it. Exactly. Because, like, do you, like, draw? Or what else other arts do you do?
Oh, I'm a photographer. Right. I make music.
That's right.
And I help other people make their music.
Okay.
And I do videography, like music videos and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to write hella poetry. Oh, I'm an actor.
Nice. Yeah. So, yeah, you have to. Like, So you're used to it. That's the whole thing also. Like, what else would I do?
What else would I do? Yeah. For me at this point, it's like, if I'm not acting, I'm being a photographer. If I'm not a photographer, I'm a model. Yeah. If I'm not a model, I'm a recording artist.
I'm not the recording artist. I'm engineering someone else's song. So it's like on some level or aspect, I'm working with art. Like I can't not. The last regular job I had was full time working at an art gallery. I worked with artists and people who were interested in fine art every day. So it's like literally at this point in my life is derived around art, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too.
I would have it another way. I'd make $1 million off of it.
Well, taxes? Is that for your after tax?
Either one. Yeah, either one is fine when you haven't reached either. You feel me?
You know what? That's true. They do say the first million is always the hardest.
Yeah, I'll take 500,000.
It's like investments. See, I was just gonna go to the beach after this.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, I like Hermosa Beach. It's really nice.
Oh.
And like no one really goes to that area.
You still live in OC?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have my beaches. Some of the beaches in OC are cool. Newport's fine. Dana Point, Laguna are really nice, but it's so far out. But since I'm in LA a lot more, then I do like going to like Hermosa, Manhattan Beach, and Redondo Beach, the South Bay area. I feel like it's pretty underrated in the Los Angeles metropolitan area.
Honestly, I've been to multiple of those beaches. I just looked in Google and said which one's closest to me. At the time, I don't have a favorite.
Well, wait, because you said you lived in Newport. Did you like Newport?
Newport was cool. Newport Beach was cool.
It's fancy, yeah.
Newport Beach. And then what's the other one? There's another beach over there.
There's, well, the one next to it's Huntington.
Oh, yeah, Huntington. Newport and Huntington. Yeah, both of
Okay.
those are straight. Yeah.
Okay.
Shot a video at one of them.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I shot a video at both of them. But like one of them, I was like on the beach, and then the other one, I was like in the parking lot, kind of like just using the like skyline over the water.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. No, I like it. Well, honestly, California overall in general, I guess I would say I like it. I'm gonna say downtown in LA and everything, I don't like it.
You know
I
what?
don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm not going front. Like it's cool. It's the city aspect of things, and that's cool. But like outside of that, I don't know. It doesn't. It's really just because the energy isn't inviting. You know what I mean?
In downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's inviting for me personally. It's nice to see all of the different people, the creativity and shit, but it doesn't make me feel welcome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Downtown LA for sure is hit or miss with people. And that's same with me, even depends on the day. Sometimes I like it and sometimes I just want to be anywhere else but here.
And I don't want to run
Yeah.
away. It just doesn't make me want to live downtown. Like,
No, I don't blame you.
or spend extra time there, like just being there. Like if I'm going to check something out, if I'm going to meet up with people, if I'm going to an event or something, like by all means. But just like a random Tuesday to just kill time in downtown LA, I would do it if I had to still be around that area later on. And
Yeah.
there was something interesting I could go see, which I know there's always something interesting. You feel me? So
Yeah,
it's like,
of
I don't
course.
hate it. It's just, I don't want to spend unnecessary time there without something to do.
Okay. I get that.
Where there's other places where like, I'll just go. You know what I mean? I'll just
Yeah.
walk around and find dimensions sit there. You feel me? I don't want to just go sit somewhere in downtown LA.
I get it.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah, assuming you don't get yelled at.
or meet some bums or something. Like nothing against the bums or the homeless. It's just
No, it's
it's just not inviting. It's
No, I
not
get that.
Yeah, if you're not doing something, move around.
I like K-Town too. K-Town's nice because there's always something to do.
And even there, I would
Yeah.
go over downtown LA and find somewhere and just post up. It's like I used to just do street photography when I lived in Washington. And so
Yeah.
like I would just go outside and just be outside for like 2-3 hours, just like exploring shit.
Did you like Seattle though?
I didn't
Okay.
like it. But I moved back only if I had a reason. Or if I had
Oh,
like
okay.
got tired of being here and I didn't want to go back to Ohio. Like
Okay.
yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to go back necessarily just because
Unless
I've
you have to.
experienced it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, because I don't have a reference point, so, because I'm so used to it here. I don't know. I'm used to it here, so I wouldn't know where else in the country to move to.
And that's something I was going to ask you, is if you knew where you would move.
You know what? I've been going back and forth. If I had to move out of California, I think I would just move out of the country.
Yeah.
You might as well, because it's, Yeah, because I've done some exploring of like other states, but people always have complaints about like one major thing, like no, because I know a lot of people that's like, oh, I'm gonna move to Arizona because it's cheaper. I'm like, have you been there during the summer? I have, and that's 0 stars for me. Yeah, so I would still just switch it up completely and just go to like, I don't know, Croatia.
You said leave the country.
Leave the country, like a lot of people do like to move to Japan. People do have that phase in their life where they just move to Japan. Yeah, just move somewhere just different. I heard Chile's pretty nice. Chile.
No, I hear that. I'm in LA for now, and I don't mind it here.
Nice.
Thank you guys for tuning in. It's another episode of Sake Sundays. It's your boy Diesel, and your favorite DJ Darcy, signing off.
Dripping just like sake. Tell them back about me. All about my cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, broccoli. That mean I be eating. Really catch me tweaking. Know that I be working, baby, even on the weekend. Dripping just like sake. Tell them back about me. All about my cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, broccoli.